everything, man. What's up? What is up with everybody? Live today. Well, I mean, it's always interesting, but this is crazy, right? Because as I take my excursions into the unknown realities of wherever it is we be going, this was I did a live when I was tripping the other night, and it was a lot of things that I seen. What's up with it, Hugo? It was a lot of things that I seen, and like usually it takes a couple of days for everything to really like kick in how it's supposed to kick in. So that's why I haven't been live for a couple of days, because I give it a while to like kick all the way in everything that I was trying to break down or that I was saying on the live, which is trippy that I was even able to talk through that experience, because usually I don't even be able to say anything. But on that note, I ran into a video that can better explain, you know, what I was talking about. Let me move myself over some. I don't know. This Professor Chang dude. Like, I'm not saying that everything that he be saying is like true. I'm just saying, he just make you question a lot of things, and that was one of the things that I was like what he's talking about in this video was something that I was seeing on the experience. That's why I had to kind of come in and say, okay, let me go on and do a video about this. Hopefully we don't have no problems, because I keep checking my internet. My internet be going fast, and then all of a sudden it just slows down. It goes back and forth. It be kind of tripping. Like, as I can see here, it's saying that whatever it's saying, it's not that, but I had to order me a new camera so I can be a little bit clearer on here. Now I just got to find my ring light so I can, make it a lot clearer, clear up this YouTube. But on that note, let's just go on and just kind of dive into what I'm talking about, and then you'll see right here. Right here, this one. Bam. Let me show it. Okay, yeah, this is the why they created poverty to control you. Professor Jiang. I don't know how to say his name, but this dude be, he be dropping some stuff. So we just gonna dive into it, and hopefully, the YouTube don't act up, because dang, I have to reset everything, bro. I had to reset my computer and everything to where I'm not even signed into all my stuff, which is the trippiest part. Another trippy part about this is I had to do that. And now, as it's saying, right now it's like it's poor. The keyframes is dropping because I forgot to go and change everything on Streamlabs, because I had to re-download everything, and then I haven't got the settings all correct yet. So, bear with me. I ain't gonna do it this time. I guess I'll do it next time. Hopefully this just runs good enough for me to just, complete this video, which I see that it probably isn't, because it's saying that it's poor. I don't know how long it's going to be poor, but let's just go on and just dive into it. And like I said, hopefully everything works out cool.
A philosopher who understood something profound about human consciousness and reality. His name was Immanuel Kant, and he is arguably the greatest philosopher in Western history. And he taught us something about how the world works that is absolutely essential for everything that follows. So Immanuel Kant lived in the 18th century, and he spent his entire life thinking about one fundamental question. How do we know what we know?
Oh, dang, hold on. Before YouTube, let me turn up this playback speed before YouTube be geeking on me, huh? I'm tripping.
And his answer was revolutionary, and it's still revolutionary today, even though most people have never really understood it. Here's what Kant told us. He said, we can never know objective reality. There is an ultimate reality out there, which he called the noumena, or the things in themselves, but that reality is not knowable to us. It's a
Hey, that's what I be feeling like though. Like, cause when you dive in, it kind of show you that. It kind of show you that, like I was even doing stuff on AI to where I was trying to create AI videos to show what reality really looks like, not the way that we perceive it, because we perceive it. Our brains put stuff in place that probably ain't supposed to be there. But it's like I was trying to make a video on that to like kind of show how reality would look without the things that the brain does to make it look the way it do
world we
for
can
us.
never access directly. And why is that? Because we perceive the world through our senses. And our senses and our perception warp the world and change it into a structure that we can process.
Yeah.
Kant called this processed version of reality, the phenomena, which means the things that appear to us. So there's the real world out there, the noumena, and then there's the world as we experience it, the phenomena. And these two things are not the same. They can never be the same because our minds are not passive receivers of information. Our mind
Yeah, which is trippy because that's what I was saying on my experience. Because when I stood up, it just showed me being trapped. It's like I was the Matrix, and it showed me being trapped within my thoughts, within my ideas. It was almost like all my thoughts and ideas was nothing but a maze that I was trying to find myself out of, or a maze that I created myself.
actively construct our experience of reality. Now, let me give you the example that Kant himself used because it's really helpful for understanding this. Think about time and space. Time and space feel absolutely fundamental
I'm
to
doing
us,
good.
right? They feel like the basic fabric of reality. But Kant argued that time and space do not exist outside of us. Time and space do not exist in reality as such. They are categories that our minds impose on the raw data of experience in order to
It's wild because even when you say that right there, that the time and space don't exist without, like, outside of us, a lot of people can't fathom that because you feel me, they see the outside world, and like we always, time is a construct. We say all these different things about time, but it's like we use time within us in order to save different aspects of reality as we're living or as we going on. So it's used for that, but it's inside, it's happening within inside us, because like I always say, reality is happening at one time. It doesn't stop and go. It doesn't do none of that. That's what we make it do. But it just happening all at one
make
time.
sense of it. Think about that for a moment. The very framework through which you understand everything, your sense of past and present and future, your sense of here and there, these are not features of reality itself. They are features of your mind. They are the way your
Exactly.
consciousness organizes information.
Exactly.
So what does this mean? It means something absolutely profound. It means that reality is what we imagine it to be.
Hey, that's like, which is crazy to think about, right? So if reality is what we imagine reality to be, then it always made me go, okay, well, who is creating the reality that I'm creating? Is it genuinely me? Or is it something out there? Or is it reality itself? Because certain things that happen, your mind kind of grab that and it puts it into reality and makes it into reality. It's like weird as shit, bro. So it's like, am I in control, or is there something else in control? Is the story in control?
There is no objective reality that we can access directly. Life is a constant process, a constant act of imagination. We are not discovering the world, we are creating it moment by moment through the act of perception. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's interesting philosophy, but what does it have to do with anything practical? What does it have to do with my life? And the answer is everything. Because if reality is what we imagine it to be, then the question becomes, who controls your imagination?
Hey, I didn't even watch this video, but I just was saying, this is what I just said. I watched the first, like, not even 3 minutes of this video, and I heard what he was saying, and I said, dang, this is pertaining to the experience I just had of showing how, you trap yourself within yourself, but then colonized imagination, the ideas implanted in your mind shape your worldview, often without your awareness. Meaning, I was telling somebody this. I said, your reality is shaped by certain things that you witness, see within the day, or with movies, music, all the things that you take in, certain people of what certain people then said, you feel me? All these things are going into your subconscious mind, coming forward and helping create the reality that you know to be your life. Because you take the good and the bad of what you already perceived, and then you put it out in order to make it an actuality or something that you want to happen within your life. But it's like kind of weird because people think that they're thinking for themselves, and it's like you're not. You can't think for that's impossible. All you doing is choosing what's already there. The thoughts, the actions, the feelings, they're already there. So therefore, all you doing is taking from what's already there, implementing it into your life. Think about it. Like, this is why we use shamans, or we use teachers, or we use all these different things in order to give us a sense of direction. Because I had this weird, because I had this conversation with my mom, and I was like trying to explain it to her, and she was like, nah, that don't make sense. And I'm like, she like, everything that I know I got from the creator. And it's like, okay, I'm not saying that isn't true, but you didn't teach yourself. Who taught you what a creator was? Who showed you what God was? Something had to show you this. Something had to give you these ideas for you to run with these ideas. Because if you was raised with a pack of wolves, you will be running around barking and shit. You feel me? So all these ideas that we have, we was given. We was given over time, like, which is the weirdest thing, because even us diving into the psychedelics and thinking we knowing and learning all these different things, if you go back and you watch the cartoons we watched when we was little, they was already implanting these things in our mind. Like He-Man, you feel me? Like I said, I was just watching the old school Thundercats. They was already putting this shit in our minds a long time ago. So your path was already like, I was watching even Loki last night. Like, I had to go back and watch Loki, because in the beginning of Loki, that's what they was telling him. Loki, remember, he thought he was a god. You feel me? And they telling him, okay, you think you a god. You think you the god of mischief. So just think, you believe you're the god of mischief. So what comes with that? All the things that you are doing, because you believe that you are this thing right here. So you begin to act out as this thing and do everything as this thing, not knowing that there is something else that's in control of it. And then when you try to break that control, whatever that thing that is in control keeps you on the path. You feel me? Like, they had took him up there to I keep on forgetting what that place was, and they was like breaking it down to him, and he like, bro, hold on, man, I'm a god. I don't gotta follow this. No, you was programmed to be that. That's part of the story. You're just a story within the script, and we're watching it. And if you don't follow the script, then bam, we come and we snatch you out, and we take care of that. True. What's your view on past life? Do you believe they're real? If so, do you believe our actions are linked to our present life? It's weird, right? Because if you think about it, right, if everything is this same story, the past lives and the future lives is something that we created and generated. It's almost like the same story is playing out over and over again. It's only one life. It's not no no past life, it's not no future life. It's only one life being lived. Even though it seems like it's being lived through a gang of different people, it's still only one life being lived. So it really ain't no past life or no future life. It's just life itself happening. You feel me? We put the past on it and put that on it, but all those things exist within us. Like, it's like the weirdest thing. What's up with it, Sun Tzu?
Who decides what you perceive and how you perceive it? And this is where we get into the real substance of what we're going to explore together. Because what you're going to discover is that your imagination has been colonized. Powerful forces have implanted ideas in your mind that shape how you see the world. And most of the time, you don't even know it's happening. You think you're seeing reality when actually you're seeing a construction that serves.
And that's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying, right? Exactly. You think you seeing the world and you making these choices, but you're not. You're not. You're just not. I don't care how much you perceive or believe or accept that you are. No, you're not. You can't. Like when you think about it, it's impossible for that to happen. Like everything that you know, you got from somewhere. Every bit of it. There's nothing that you never got. Everything, all of it, you got from somewhere else. And then you got the building blocks and you start building your own shit. And it looked like it was yours, but everything that you built was already built before. It was already made before. It's the design of shit. This is just how it goes. This is how it works, which is the craziest thing. It's hard to accept, man. Do you believe we recycle into the same timeline? It's only one timeline. Like I know it's hard to like fathom, but it's only everything is only happening at one time. So you never leave the timeline and you never exist in the timeline. You feel me? Like it's hard to explain. You it's almost like you never was here, but you here. You here, but you not here. You feel me? Because the here is like a happening, and you're the watcher that believes that it is here making it happen. You feel me? You are like, it's almost like it's a story that you watching. Like remember when I had the experience where I was with the one guy that was like this like weird god entity, and he had all this shit. He had all this shit going on. Then he had this thing happening on the TV, and he said, "Now tell dude on the TV that he's a story." And like I'm like going, wait, what the fuck? It was like trying to tell Neo that he is not Neo. Looking at the movie The Matrix and telling Neo, trying to tell Neo, hey, you're just it's an actor that's playing you. You're not real. Like the TV is not gonna even hear you because the TV don't even see you. So that's what it's almost like. You trying to tell somebody or explain that aspect of it to them because they're busy being the thing that they think they are or that they feel they are. So it's like, you can't you can't like you can't. It's like the weird, even me, myself, that I'm trying to be, it's like I can't fathom me not being what I feel I am or what I think I am. But I know that this shit is not what we think it is. It's not, bro.
The interest of power. So the project we're undertaking is fundamentally about liberation. It's about freeing your imagination from the constraints that have been imposed on it so that you can see the world more clearly. And I want to be honest with you about something. We will not fully succeed in this project. We will fail. Complete objectivity is impossible, as Kant showed us. But here's the thing. The process of trying will train our minds to think much more critically about the world.
Yeah. See, and it's weird, right? Because no matter which way you go about it, that's another story that was already played within reality. You feel me? Even waking up was another story within reality. That was another part of the story. You feel me? I talked about this before, like Neo and what he did, and he thinking that Zion was this place that they were all getting away and not knowing that the computer, it was programmed, it's a part of the program. We had to create Zion for y'all, so you feel me? Y'all could feel like y'all was doing something. So each process, each thing that's happening, it was already like even with psychedelics, bro. Like, come on, psychedelics been in the human tree for forever. Everybody got this thing going. Psychedelics gonna change the world. Psychedelics going, no, it's not. It's been here forever. It ain't did that yet. Not yet. It hasn't did it. Because each person that takes psychedelic, they're gonna receive it in a different way. Nobody's gonna receive it in like the same way. Everybody's going to take it, and you're going to have some people that take it and they're going to want to rule. You're going to have some people that are going to take it, they're going to want to be in control of everybody. You're going to have some people that's going to take it, they're going to want to teach about it. You're going to have different aspects of the same thing happening. So it's never going to save this thing right here. It's like it's impossible because the world don't need saving. You know, that's another illusion right there, is that everybody need to be saved. That's another illusion within the illusion within the illusion. That's what I was saying about us trapping ourselves within our own thoughts. We create our own matrix, and then we be trying to get out of it, and we fight our way through ourselves, trying to get out of ourselves because we trapping ourselves within our ideas, our beliefs, and like all these different systems that's been, and then you working, and then you trying to maintain a household while trying to still fight yourself out of your own ideas. Like, it's crazy because we didn't see people get trapped within their own minds, and we don't think that we're in that trap. You feel me? We in the same trap. We in the same shit, bro. Because we just in the story.
The
Be
effort
in the
itself
story.
is valuable even if we never reach the destination. And along the way, you're going to learn things about history and power and the nature of reality that will genuinely change how you understand your own life. So let me explain the structure of how we're going to approach this. We're going to look at 3 temporal dimensions: the past, the present, and the future. And we're going to analyze all 3 in order to construct a more accurate picture of reality for ourselves. In the present, we're going to study geopolitics. We're going to ask questions like, why is there war in Ukraine? Why is there war in the Middle East? What's really going on beneath the surface of world events? And we're going to try to understand these things not through the lens of mainstream media or official explanations, but through a deeper analytical framework that reveals the hidden structures of power. We're going to try to
Hey, it's wild because, like, when you think of it, nothing, like, if you think of it, nothing is hidden. Because all we do is we take from the past and we build our future from the past in order sometimes not to make mistakes in the past or to make things reoccur today that happened then, because that's all it is the same thing playing out over and over again. But it's not clearly seen as that. It looks like something new, but it's like it's really not. It's the same thing. Like, even the thing that Trump did with Venezuela, did you see when he showed the picture of the one guy and he said, oh, this is how, you know, this guy thought right here? You feel me? All he did was took what this guy thought should happen and he made it so. He made it so. And what we do on a daily, like, we do it every day, bro. Like, when you start to pay attention to your life, all you doing is almost playing the same story over and over again. Like, even how when we talk about love and different things, we want everything to feel a certain way. We want to always feel good about everything. So we try to replay the same thing every day to get the same feelings all the time. You feel me? But all we can do is take from the past, and that's how we create the future. Which is weird because it's like now we doing it. We always been doing it now since like movies and TV came into play, and then now we show future shit on TV. And then when it get there, we say, oh, this show predicted it. No, this show been running for so long, it ain't hard to predict the future when you look at the past and what we did in the past. It's like really not hard to predict the future because everything is growing a certain way and going a certain way. So it's like a pattern to it. And once you figure out the pattern, you can just see it and you just go, oh shit, okay, damn. So yeah, because it's already happened. It looks like it's already happened. Damn, bro, I'm telling you, when I went back and I watched Loki, I didn't get to finish all of it, but I watched the first few episodes and it was like trippy because it was like kind of showing you that on the timeline that everything already happened. Like, so we know what's gonna happen. Y'all just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, even the gods, the aliens, the everything that's on the timeline, there's an aspect of reality that knows what's gonna happen because it's creating it. I don't know how to fucking even put that, but it's doing it. But us, we're just playing it out. It's like almost like we just running around playing the shit out. You feel me? See, certain understanding come with age. Yeah, certain understanding
formulate
does
what you
come
might
with
call an
age.
analytical model of geopolitics, a way of understanding how nations and power centers actually interact with each other. And then here's where it gets interesting. We're going to use this analytical model to make predictions about the future. Now, why would we do that? Why make predictions? Because predictions are how you test whether your model of reality is accurate. If you have a
Exactly.
theory about how the world works and your theory makes predictions and those predictions come true, then you have some evidence that your theory might be correct. If your predictions consistently fail, then you need to revise your theory. This is no different from how artificial intelligence works, actually.
Yeah.
How do you know if your AI model is correct? You test it against reality. You see if it can accurately
Over and
predict
over.
outcomes. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're building a model of how power operates, and we're testing it against the real world. And here's the payoff. If we're able to develop an analytical model that makes accurate predictions about the future, then we can take that model and go back and use it to analyze the past. We can use it to reveal what I'm calling the secret history of the world. Now, I need to tell you something that might be uncomfortable.
Which is weird, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, that's what it feel like like we do with psychedelics. Cause it's like almost like psychedelics is showing you the future and the past and the present all at one time. Like a lot of people probably don't see it as that, but that's what it's showing you. And like it's weird because even when you see the future, you don't understand it's the future because in our minds, we're programmed that you can't read the future. You feel me? You can't, it's almost like time skipping. You can't time travel to the future or time travel to the past. But the now is past, future, and present, all happening right now at one time. So it's like, yeah, you should be able to go into all these places and be able to see. And I think that's what we be doing, bro. Like it be showing us the whole shit. And it's like you can't take it in because you stuck right now in this reality, believe in this reality so much that your mind, like it's weird for your mind, like your mind entrapped itself into this thing. And it's like for you to get past yourself, I always said this, bro. You are the strongest thing in your current being. You are the strongest, right? So everything that you believe and you take in, it's something that you're doing because yourself is the strongest thing, but yourself will say, okay, God is strong. And then you'll put the strength into that right there, right? Not knowing that, like I said in the video, like when I was tripping, like, you feel me? Wait, God said he made us in his image. When you look in the mirror, you see your image. What is your image? Your image is the image of God. So if you are God and you creating this thing, like, bro, it's hard for you to even like it's hard to accept that. That's one of the hardest things to accept when you done trapped yourself in this thing right here. And you I had a couple of like arguments with my cousin. Them like it's you like we had some talks, bro. I said, dang, sometimes I gotta start bringing them in so we can have the talks we have. But no, Sanzu, I want to keep going with this video, but I kind of want to talk. You feel me? I kind of want to bring people in so we can like talk about it. Do you accept the terms and conditions of this reality? You when you think about it, you don't have no choice. Like you don't have no choice, right? Like let's say you're this infinite all entity, right? And you put yourself within this reality. You feel me? You put yourself here because for who I am and what I think I am, that's what I wanted to see. That's the experience that I wanted to have as this thing right here that I am right here. So I had to accept what was going on. I don't have no choice. You feel me? I put myself in the position to be here right now and see it from this perspective that I am right now. So that's accepting it right there. You're here. You don't have like you really don't have you're here already. You're accepting it. You feel me? Even when you go, I don't want to accept it, like you still here. You feel me? Even when you go, okay, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna be going on psychedelics, you still come back. Anybody that left and took their trip or meditated or whatever, when they came back, they was right back here. They was right here, right now. You feel me? They probably didn't want to be here. You feel me? Because they like, oh, I seen this place, I seen this place. But you right back here though. You back here playing the game with us. You feel me? That's all these other things. It's all just part of the same game going on. Let's see. We've been taught to believe It's blasphemy to see ourselves as God. We did it to ourselves. Yeah, we did. Like that, like that's the biggest part. We did it to us. We did it to us. And it's weird, right? Because like I was thinking about this last night. I said, dang, I was thinking about just like making a video like kind of questioning God or questioning the devil about things, because like once you question them, it's like it's like kind of weird. People, the one thing about people is they don't like to take responsibility. You feel me? They've been programmed not to take responsibility, not just for their own actions as doing something good, but even for their own actions of doing something bad. Like, have you ever felt good and say if you got $10,000, right? Say you got $10,000 and you just took out that 10 and went and took it to somebody and gave it to them and was like, oh man, here go $500. Like the first thing they say is, oh man, you feel me? God must have sent you to me. And it's like, wait, hold on. So I don't get no, like, I can't, it couldn't have been from the kindness of my heart. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying that whatever that God thing is don't exist, but people begin to take from who you are and give it to the unseen forces. So now you can't be no good person. It's impossible for you to be this good person because this thing sent you to do that. Like, let's say if I was hungry and I went to the store and I stole something, or I put out a gun and I robbed somebody. First thing they say is the devil did that. And it's like, no, nigga, I was hungry. I was hungry with nobody give me nothing to eat. So I decided to go out and rob and steal. And then it became a habit that I kept doing. You feel me? It didn't have nothing to do with what the devil was doing. You feel me? We don't like to take responsibility, and then we don't like to give praise to each other right now for the good things that we do for each other. So that's okay. Think about it, right? Because we just was talking about this. Like, okay, everything that we do is not you actually doing it. It's almost in the same sense. We already know that it's not really us, but you feel me? We make it all the way not us. Nothing. No part of it is us. And we got to have some higher forces in order to blame our actions on, or to make it seem like that thing is in control of this. But I don't think nothing has control over this shit. Let's see. I have some questions, man. Hold on. I'm going to just, okay, we going to what's the name? I'm going to open up the Discord. Oh, bro. I messed all the way up. I think I messed all the way up because now I don't think. Hey, dang. I messed all the way up, bro. I didn't, like I said, I reset my computer and all that. And all that. So I can't even, so I got to sign all the way back into Discord, which is going to be a hassle, which is going to be the biggest hassle ever trying to get back in there. I what was I thinking? But I had to though. I had to. I ain't gonna lie, I had to. Because my computer was tripping. Okay, allow. God brain. I don't even think I changed all this. See, golly, bro. Cause I want to open Discord so we like y'all come into Discord. It'll be like easier. It'll be easier. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can. If I can remember this. He said, I got a gang of questions, bro. I do too. Okay, maybe that's not gonna be it. I just got a feeling. I am a human. Enter the what the fuck? You You said, I don't know that. I don't even got that. Backup codes, whatever that means. I can't use now one of these because I don't know none of these. If you do not access the method, the button will be low. Will activate in 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't. Dang, bro. I forgot all about this. It'd be hard to get back in once you get put out. But Troy Ann's 191. I'm sure. No, verify with something else. Dang, it only got 2 ways for me to verify too. That shit is stupid. Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I ain't gonna. It's gonna take me too long to try to sign in, bro. I hate to say it. It's gonna take too long. Wait, hold on. That's not it. Dang, how this boy got a whole. All my kids' stuff is on all my stuff. I can't. What? Like all they stuff. All they stuff is on my stuff. So I can't even. Oh my god. That's what I get for letting Blake play on the computer and everything. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let me in though. I'm just have to do it next time because I ain't gonna be able to get in. I'm not gonna even be able to get in the Discord. Did you leave your bus driver job? No, what you mean? No, bro. I got you. Look, no. See, this is what I was saying, right? I just was saying this, right? It's a when you diving in, it's a lot. You feel me? One thing that you can't do on when you having these experiences, you can't lose touch with reality or what's happening because everything is already in place for whatever reason that it's going. And if you just stop doing the things that you do, bro, shit might it might get bad. You feel me? And like I got too much going on. You feel me? I can't. There's certain things I depend on that to pay my bills, to help take care of my kids. I can't just stop like that. You feel me? Like you got to know when to stop. When that time comes, oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But right now, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. You feel me? Last time I did that. But it's crazy because last time when I did it, the Sun Tzu was like, because it was like a lot going on at that last job, and I did it, and bam, I got another one. It took a minute. It took like a couple of months, but it was a cool couple months of kicking back, and then got another one. But it's like, no, not right now. It's not. It's not that time yet, bro. But it's that time is gonna come. Trust me. Trust me. That time is gonna come because it's so much that I'm trying to have done right now. Like we moving and some more shit, bro. So like I'm trying to move up north from San Diego. I'm trying to go like down by the Bay Area and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on. And right now I gotta be able to work and stack up as much as I can in order to make it happen. I can't depend on I gotta be able to depend on myself. You feel me? I got a lot of people depending on me. So I'm just saying, I ain't stupid. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm crazy. I might be crazy, but I ain't stupid. I'm not gonna let nothing I'm not gonna let nothing take me away from what I'm already doing. Okay? I'm like, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what, it's always a process. This is one thing I started figuring out. Like, it's always a process, bro. Life is like a weird ass process. And you generating your own shit, like certain shit I say, oh, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen at the right time. You feel me? I'm just not. I'm not jumping right now. It's gonna happen at the right time when it do happen, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be spirit fingers. Like I'm out of here. You feel me? You know how we do. Sometimes we don't even put in a 2 week notice. We just be up and out. They just be looking like, is he coming in today? Shit, hell no. I'm done. I'm done. You feel me? That's last time they said you got to put in a 2 week notice. What the fuck is that? You feel me? Like shit. When I'm gone, I'm gone. I ain't doing none of that. But all in all, yeah, it just ain't time yet, bro. It ain't time. Like, and it's crazy because my girl, she actually makes a little bit more than me, and she kept telling me like, why don't you just quit your job and be a stay-at-home dad? And it's like it's understandable, but not right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, son. Too. Like, I know when to. I know when to. It's gonna be right at the right time. It's gonna be perfectly at the right time, bro. I guarantee you. Let's see, sign in with passkey. What the fuck is a passkey? I ain't gonna be able to get into my what's the name right now, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not gonna let me in because it be asking too much and oh wait, hold on. I think I got it. It's on one of my phones. It's on one of my phones. Discord is retarded though, if you ask me. Like how you like if you ain't got your shit, how could you use a backup code? Like if I ain't got my stuff, how can I even find the backup code? Like what are you saying? Like I can't even use a backup code because I don't have one. So it even saying that is like kind of stupid. Try to join Discord from your phone. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. I don't have Discord. Remember, I had got a new phone, so I don't have Discord on my phone either. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me go grab my other phone real fast. Let me grab my other one. Give me a second. Hopefully. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it on this one. This one. I might have it on this one. But if not, see, I gave Blake my other iPhone, so I know he erased everything. I think he factory reset it. Let me see. Excuse me. It might be on it might be on this one though. Let's hope it's on this one. But I doubt it. Okay. Dang, man. See, same thing. Yep, I never logged in on this phone either. I never logged in on this phone. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's all the way. That's foul. That's hella foul. Wait, matter of fact, let's see, how can I do it? Already got it. Open the browser. Let me see, log in. Yeah, see, everything is already here, but it's still not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me log in. What about the other video site you used? Yeah, that mean I have to stop the live. I have to stop the live, and then we'll have to go live on that one. I mean, we could do that, but in order to do it, I'm gonna have to stop the live. I got time because I gotta be at work until 2:50. So, I'm going. Wait, hold on. I'll try that. Let me try. Let me try this one more time though, and then see. Please drag the shape. Doesn't exist. Oh dang, that's the wrong one. That's why. Dang. Cause it only asks, which is crazy. Cause it's like, how the hell? Both these ways to log in is just so it don't make sense. It means you have to be signed in somewhere else in order to get into your Discord. You have to be signed in somewhere else. And it's like I'm not signed in somewhere else. But no, that's what I'll do. Let's see. What about the other video site you use? Yeah, I'm what I'm gonna do is okay, yeah, I'm gonna just stop the live and I'm gonna start right back up on the other site and just share that, and then like you'll be able to come in on the other video site, and then we'll be able to dive in because I'm not gonna be able to get into this one. I just know that for a fact. They is not letting it happen. I forgot how I did it last time. I have no idea of how I did it last time. Wait, matter of fact, let me see something. Hmm. That shit is crazy, bro. That is wild as hell. And I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about it to tell the truth. I forgot. Totally forgot. But yeah, that's what I'll do. So okay, I'm gonna cut this one off, and then we're gonna start another one, and we're just gonna do chop it up